Hello everybody, and welcome back to another one of these videos on this channel that nobody knows the name of and will probably never get a name, and I need to finally think of an intro eventually. Today is our monthly countdown of the movies that we saw last month. That is the correct English phrases anyway. Today, if you're new, I'm going to rank all 4 movies that I saw in March 2019. We had some pretty wide range of movies. I had things everywhere. Okay. We had a pretty wide range of movies. Some of my favourite movies that I've seen all year I saw this month, and then some of my least favourite ones I've seen all year I saw this month. So I saw 4, and let's just hop right into it. The number 4 spot and my least favourite one that I saw this month was IO. I saw 3 Netflix originals this month, and probably will see a lot more in the future of this channel because they're the easiest movies that I can watch and review, and I want to see as many as I can this year. I did not enjoy it. There was way too much just silence, but it wasn't silence just for atmosphere. It was silence because there wasn't any need for silence. Like, characters would stop talking in the middle of sentences, or, well, mostly that. Also, I get that it was trying to set up a post-apocalyptic land, but the way it did that made no sense of what happened in the slightest. Like, basically this movie is a post-apocalyptic movie about this woman who's one of the few people left on Earth. Everyone else who was on Earth has gone to live on Io, the distant planet, and she's trying to figure out how to make Earth inhabitable again. But it never explains why Earth isn't inhabitable, just the fact that there's gas that no one can breathe, but why did it come? What caused it? It never explains that, which is really annoying throughout the whole movie. And then the ending of the movie just seems to come around and make absolutely no sense. It's really, really weird and works strangely. I get what they were trying to do, but it just did not succeed at all. The number 3 spot was The Last Laugh. This movie I watched almost solely because I had Chevy Chase in it, and I'm currently binge watching Community. This was an okay comedy movie. None of the jokes in it actually landed for me. Like, I didn't laugh at all during this movie. There were some scenes that made me smile, but those were more like the heartwarming scenes. The movie is about this retired talent agent who wants to keep being a talent agent and runs into his first ever client. And then they decide to go on one more road trip around and try to, like, get as famous as possible on this road trip. And a stand-up comedy, and yeah. It was an okay movie. It was definitely a lot better than IO, but just a lot of the comedy just did not land for me. And number 2 is Isn't It Romantic? A Rebel Wilson rom-com making fun of rom-coms, which means I would like this movie. I like this movie a lot, and just that premise made me really, really like it. This movie had a lot more funny jokes that I really liked, and I really liked it making fun of rom-coms, and all the things I was making fun of those definitely were the best. However, there were some jokes in it that just did not land for me, and I really didn't like. And, well, my family also watched it, and a lot of them really liked all the jokes in the movie, so you can't just take my opinion on this. But the way I didn't understand a lot of jokes, or they just didn't land for me a lot of the time. But finally, our number 1 movie, and the only movie that I really liked this month, was Captain Marvel, the 21st Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. This movie was great acting, great writing, great special effects. There were some comedic moments. I probably laughed more at the comedic moments in Captain Marvel than I did at any other movies in this list combined. But then there were still some emotional moments and some epic action sequences. The one flaw I kind of have for it is during the end it was a bit hard to follow everything that was going on, and I couldn't really understand everything, but that was really the only flaw that I could find in this movie. But I did really like it, and I would definitely recommend this for anyone who likes superhero movies at all. And that's really it. I didn't see that many movies this month, but that's fine, because I'm planning on seeing a lot of movies in cinemas during April. I want to see Shazam, Endgame, Us, Pet Sematary, just those 4, just to know my movies. And then there's a bunch coming out on Netflix that I also want to see. I'll try to get my movies out. And tomorrow you should see my review for all the books I read this month, which I read 5 books. So now I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you on the next video, and Owen out. Okay, this outro's not working. Bye!